Mindanao, 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 Mindanao.
Going back to where I belong. Barangay Sinunuc is located in the west coast of Zamboanga City and is about 9.4 kilometers from the city proper. The word Sinunuc means burned in English and Sunuc in Tagalog. The story says that long ago Sinunuc was once ruled by a hostile Moro of Jolo. There were also Christians in the vicinity. The Moros occupied the Bocana, the place at the mouth of the Sinunuc River. The Christians stayed in the interior part where they cultivated extensive farms of corn and coconuts. There was no peace during the early days. Many lives were lost and ruined, property damaged, and education in the barrios suffered much. No school was built to educate the youth, but in 1896, some prominent folks in the Christian village constructed a schoolhouse in Pitogo. The response of the inhabitants was negative. The school existed only for 3 months with 10 pupils. The schoolhouse was burned. The barrio was still without a name. One morning, while the Christians were celebrating their feast, a man shouted, "They are burning the ermita, the chapel, and their homes along the seacoast." As there were only few of them, they fled to the hills to save their lives. The woman cried and prayed, and even the men raised their eyes to God the Almighty and asked for help as they saw their homes and farms burst into flames. When the bandits left the barrio, the inhabitants called for a meeting to rehabilitate the ruined barrio, and from then on, the bandits never returned after that. May 18, 1900s was a memorable day, for on this day, the first Thanksgiving Mass was celebrated with the Blessed Lady of Good Voyage. The barrio became officially known as Sinunuc until this time. This day, the people of Barangay Sinunuc celebrating Bocana Festival every 29th day of May, the feast of the Blessed Lady of Peace and Good Voyage.
Como tablas la el Bocana es como un cambio kasi antes tinilang kita regular fonda why tal nombre so hindi ka natin ta pwede man identify so ahora si habla to Bocana taman relate sa con el barangay Sinunuc. Barkada, tali a landmark, akatabla kita Yellow Beach on the land el mga Amerikano. So we also have the beautiful Transfiguration Church, and the Price Memorial Garden is one of the scenic spots we have, and another we are trying to develop is the falls in Santo Niño, which is about 25 rivers, although there's only one river, pero un river tapos sa kita 25 beses into ridge. And also, el sunset, kasi sinta kita ayan na boulevard, pwede kita bira, tarde, el sunset, kita, abaha. So, parang, parang to the lovebirds, ben bueno el posisyon. And soft opening del Christmas light Barangay Sinunuc. El proyecto este conceived in 2018 during the time of home sales of Lobregat, wherein kita kay mag-extend ang atong baywalk datong boulevard kasi ito ay lugar para pasya. But in the year 2019, siya naman kita autocongresista, picture kita pili ko nele, continue el proyecto para bien del barangay, para bien de todo, no? Para tiene kita doon de lugar na pasya, de noche, na tarde, para mira kita el sunset. So un gran proyecto para entero Zamboanga City, hindi lang para mga personajes na kilala sa City. Thank you.
Today, Barangay Sinunuc in Zamboanga City is considered to be one of the most developed, progressive barangays in the city. Later, the government relocated a new elementary school building to the community. Now, this present school site is a legacy until this time. The history of the school, the list of graduates were my forefathers, relatives, family who went on to do part and great things for the community. I, for one, graduated my elementary in this present school, the Sinunuc Elementary School, with high honors. Coincidentally, this was also the school my partner Pipita was once had been teaching for years.
Mga Pipita! Good morning!
Good morning, good day. Ayan.
Dito tayo sa Sinunuc Elementary School.
Yes. Dito tayo nag-umpisa. So, it's better na bigyan natin ng pagpapahalaga yung pinanggalingan natin, 'di ba? So,
Si partner, dito nag-umpisa ang grade 1 hanggang
grade 6.
6. Pangalawang karangalan! Yeah!
Dito tayo nag-start, dito tayo nag-grade 1 hanggang grade 6. Dito tayo graduate ng grade 6. And, mind you, isa sa mentor, isa sa naging nagtulak sa atin para magsumika mag-aral is
Partner!
yes.
Lala!
Isa siya.
Ako din, isa din ako during my early days, nagtuturo, nag-assign din sa akin dito sa Sinunuc Elementary School.
Yes.
Dito kami
nag-meet. Yes.
Ay, isang estudyante.
O, diba?
Ako isang magandang teacher niya.
Yes. Ano pa siya?
Bagong-bago.
Yes, bagong
Teacher
teacher.
pala. You were grade 5 then. I was in early years of my
I was,
teaching.
diba?
Ngayon, tanda na.
Hindi, kalabaw lang daw ang tumatanda. Kalabaw lang ang tumatanda. So, ngayon, bumalik kami ulit dito sa Sinunuc Elementary
Ito yung mga
School.
rooms nila ngayon, mga bagong rooms. Pero dati wala yan dyan.
Yeah, ibang-iba na siya. Yan. Nung pagpasok namin, ano ang experience natin nung pagpasok natin kanina sa gate? Yun. Parang iba, no? Iba yung feeling. Pero at the same time, parang masaya na malungkot. Masaya kasi nakita mong
Alma mater niya.
yes, simula nung pag-graduate ko dito, hindi na ako ulit nakabalik. Ngayon na lang ulit. So,
For so many years.
yes, so nagulat ako. Nagulat ako na ganito na pala yung itsura niya ngayon. Masaya kasi nakita mong nag-improve, maraming pagbabago.
Marami.
Yes, at the same time nakakalungkot kasi yung memories
Na left behind. Yung dating
memories
years
ng
pa.
childhood mo, dito mo in-spend yung napakatagal na panahon, mga friends mo, ganyan, iba na yung itsura niya. Wala na yung mga dati, yung mga lumang building, wala na. So, yung mga building na naging classroom ko, wala na. Naging classroom namin, wala na. Giniba na. Yun. The only na naiwan, ano ang nag-iisa or dalawang naiwan dito na hindi po namin nakalimutan? Ale.
Nakita namin yung sampalok.
Doon, yun.
Tree. Ayun o.
Kung makita niya, yung
Sampalok tree.
yes, yung sampalok tree, nandoon pa rin mas nagkano siya ngayon. Mas lumaki.
Ay, idiot na siya.
Ganon din, etong acacia tree.
Acacia
na to.
tree. Yes.
Yes.
Maraming naman.
Na-
Diyan siya. Umaakyat sila rin dyan.
No, hindi ko kayang akyatin yun kasi mataas na siya before.
Umaakyat siya taas.
No. Huwag po kayo maniwala, hindi po.
It's nice to be back in this place.
Reminiscing
Reminiscing.
old memories. Masarap sa pakiramdam, di ba? To be back to where you started.
Sinunuc Elementary School is a school culture. It refers to the belief, the perceptions, the relationships, the attitudes, which values, interaction, and practices are shaped by the school administrators, the teachers, the parents, to the learners and other members of the community, reiterating the principles upon which the school was founded.